Hello and welcome to today's lesson on the unique sounds of the Polish alphabet. In the previous lesson we covered the special letters of the Polish alphabet, which you can see represented here in purple. If you haven't happened to watch that previous video, then please make sure to check it out first before proceeding with this one. Okay, so now let's check out these unique sounds in blue. So these letters seem familiar because we have them in the English alphabet, however, they're unique because they sound different in the Polish alphabet. Are you ready to check them out? Let's go. So the first one we have in the list looks like C in the English alphabet, but sounds different in Polish. In Polish, it makes the sound ts, ts. So to an English ear, it sounds like T and S together. Examples of this sound in Polish would be
cebula, cebula,
which means onion. In English, it would sound similar to tsunami, T and S at the beginning. So the next one we have in the list looks like the English I, but in Polish sounds different. In Polish, it sounds like
I.
Examples in Polish would be something like
Internet, internet,
internet in English. An English word that makes this sound would be each. May I introduce the next one, which sounds like J in English, but in Polish sounds completely different. In Polish, sounds like
I.
Examples of this letter within a Polish word would be
Yoga, yoga,
which means yoga in English. An English word that makes this sound would be year. Next letter is what looks like the English R, but in Polish it sounds like
ry, ry,
Examples include in Polish,
restauracja, restauracja,
which means restaurant in English. You could find this sound in the English word rock, for example. Obviously, you would have to roll the R in rock to get the effect of it sound in Polish. Next up, we have what looks like U in the English alphabet, but sounds like
U,
in Polish. An example of this letter in a Polish word would be
ul,
which means beehive in English. An English word that encapsulates this sound would be something like soup. Before we move on to the next letter, it's important to note that this letter and the other letter you can see in the top right hand corner of the screen make the exact same sound. So you're learning two Polish letters that sound exactly the same. The reason for this is because in history, these two letters used to sound different. In this day and age, they've converted to sound exactly the same. Next up in our unique sounds is what looks like W or W within a word in the English alphabet, but in Polish sounds like
w.
Examples of this sound within a Polish word would be
Video, video,
which means video in English. An English word which encapsulates this sound would be van. So, every time that you look at the word W in a Polish word, you need to remember as English speakers that really it's V. Exactly the same sound as V or V in our English alphabet. And lastly, this one in the English alphabet sounds like Y or Y within a word, but in Polish sounds like
I.
An example of this sound within a Polish word would be
Muzyka, muzyka,
which means music in English. An example of this sound within an English word would be singer. So every time we look at what looks like Y as an English person, when looking at it in Polish, we need to remember that it should sound like I. Okay guys, so that's it for now. Please make sure to like, subscribe and share this video if you found it useful. We hope that this has been enlightening. Write in the comments section what videos you'd like to see in the future, and we'll see you in the next one.